This is Luz Zarzar. She's originally from Torreon, Kuala, and she lives in Agua Calientes. Her sister, Maribel, invited her to Sankey. She's her twin sister. She was just married on one of her trips. She was living out of town, and on the way back to Torreon, Maribel was telling her that she had just found a very good business project, and she told her what Sankey was all about. This was 10 years ago. She really liked the project, but she said, "Look, I just got married. I don't have time now, but I'm going to start using the products." Back then, they only had Belage. She started taking the Belage together with her husband for 6 months. Before she started taking the Belage, she had been taking 8 to 12 vitamins and nutritional supplements because she had always liked to take care of her body. As she started taking Belage, she quit taking those other nutritional supplements because she started to feel much better and had more energy, and her constipation stopped. She felt more energetic and with more vitality, and she started to give up all those other supplements. Then, after 6 months, her sister Maribel said to her, "Mary Luz, there's going to be a symposium, a Sankey national event. I need you to attend." And when she attended the national event, she got inspired by listening to all the speakers and by meeting the owners of the company, Alejandro Lopez Teo, Gert, and Inzi Moller, and by talking to them and finding out that they were all very close to their people and all their suppliers. That's what motivated her to start working in that business. Her sister and she were already running a traditional business, the one they had inherited from their parents, who were in their 50s. So she could perfectly tell the difference between running a traditional business and doing business with Sankey. Sankey gave them all the platform they needed, just right to generate good business. All they had to do was work hard, and they would forget all about the fixed expenses and all the infrastructure. What does she love most about Sankey? Well, that she's allowed to take this business along with her wherever she goes. So, her being from Torreon, she learned that her husband and she were going to live in Matamoros. They were currently living in Agua Calientes, but they were very keen on traveling, and they both enjoyed it very much. So they both could run her business wherever they would be traveling to. So it was very nice. They would travel to Paris. They had been to London. They had been to Puerto Vallarta, to Oaxaca, to many places within Mexico. Well, countless places, because they love to travel. And Sankey was giving her the possibility to travel with her husband because she could take her business along. And it was giving her the resources to be able to help her husband with the other expenses. And so they can go on so many trips and enjoy both being outside of the city and in their hometown. They traveled a lot. And at Sankey, they earned the cruise trip. They went together on that cruise trip. That was fantastic. Right then, they were in Panama, in Cartagena, in the Canary Islands. It was a dream trip. Sankey also allowed her to travel with him when he was traveling to give his piano recitals. Her husband is a pianist, and when he was going to play in a given town, her husband allowed her to go along with him, and she kept running the business. She makes her days count when she's training her distributors, sharing anecdotes with them, talking about their success or their sadness. All that has made her realize that meeting with a new person and sharing Sankey, whether it's the business project or the health project, it is true that having the Sankey business is enjoyable and easy. She's now inviting you, as Inzi Muller has taught her, for you all to enjoy it. You all shall enjoy doing what she's been doing, because when you're right there enjoying it, you become very successful. She loves being there. She loves talking to her distributors and to her clients. Go as far as you can see, because from there and forward, you'll see further.